Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Jarrod. Jarrod is from Connecticut, but he lives in Florida in the USA. So let's see what Jarrod has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Hi.
Jarrod. Hello, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How
Can you
things with you?
good? Can you hear and see me okay?
Yes, I can. Absolutely.
All right, nice.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
Good. I'm happily off work.
Thanks so much for taking the time on your day off for the interview. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah.
Jarrod, tell me where you're from.
I'm originally from Connecticut, born and raised, but now I'm in Florida.
And why did you change to Connecticut to Florida?
Well, because it was cheaper and warmer, but I can't say it was as cheap as it was 8 years ago anymore. So, but it's still warm.
So you've been living in Florida for 80 years now.
8, yeah.
And where's about in Florida do you live?
I'm in Fort Myers.
Okay. And what's the best part of living there, in your opinion?
In Florida, I guess the beach. It's why I moved here. But if I'm being honest, I miss the north. I miss seasons. So I'm looking to move out of Florida soon.
And all your family are back in Connecticut?
Yeah, I have my mom is in Florida, but everyone else is back in Connecticut.
I see.
So
So, yeah, carry on.
we'll see where I end up, but I have been looking to move out of Florida for the past year.
I see. And what do you do for work, for living?
I do real estate photography.
Oh, so tell me a little bit about your job.
Yeah, basically brand new houses, set up a tripod and go around the property, go in every room, open every window, make it as bright as possible and put them on. Like, when you do like the little 3D tours on Zoom or whatever of properties, that's what I do.
I see.
Yeah.
And how does work? So some companies, they contact you and you go to the job, or how does work?
Yeah, both. Someone can contact me to do a private job, or I work with a company.
I
Yeah.
see. So you always been a photographer?
Huh?
You always been a photographer?
No, actually, I have not. This sort of fell into my lap, and I've been doing it now for like 2 years, and I really enjoy it.
Amazing. I think when you do something it's funny sometimes how life throws us those opportunities that you're not expecting, and you find your path and you feel happy doing it.
Yeah, I actually see myself doing a little bit more photography, not just with real estate, but weddings, whatever it may be, because I really do love it. And I'll set up the little tours on my laptop, and I get to work alone all day long and just go to brand new houses. It's kind of nice.
I'm sure it gives a lot of ideas about decoration, about how to put a house in a good place.
Yeah, I learned a lot about real estate when I wasn't expecting to.
Amazing. Jarrod, before we start our journey within the magic box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
About myself? Something interesting. I guess something interesting is a little subjective, isn't it? But I really like to raise tadpoles. I guess that's weird or interesting depending on what you look at it. But yeah, I like to raise tadpoles.
What's that? What's that pose?
You don't know what a tadpole is?
No.
Like a baby frog. You know
Oh,
when frogs are like in a pond and they're little fish and then they grow into a frog.
oh my God.
Yeah, so I've done that a few times, just helping out baby frogs. And I really like doing that, so I don't know.
And I'm sure in Florida you can find a lot of them.
Yeah, that was another hobby that fell into my lap, and now I like doing it.
You know,
Yeah, I love frogs. I love like frogs and lizards, snakes. I love all those.
wow. You
Mm.
always liked it.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. Jarrod,
I
are you
even
ready to?
have a,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I
carry
was gonna
on.
say I even have a pet crab. But anyways,
Am I saying your name right, Jarrod?
Jared, yeah,
Jarrod. Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
possibly as ready as I can be.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend. Okay, full of front upon questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Just let's do it. Okay, Jarrod, before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about some reason you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
All right.
Okay, first question for you is, what is the most beautiful thing someone has ever done for you?
Either my mom quit smoking cigarettes for me, which was a big deal. I told her that's what I wanted for Christmas, and she did. And she handed me an empty cigarette box on Christmas and said she was done. And she smoked my entire life. I'm 30, and that meant the world. And she's still not on cigarettes. So that is the most beautiful thing that someone's ever done for me. And then another thing that's brought to my mind is someone put a bunch of chicken nuggets in a heart-shaped box on Valentine's Day for me. And I still think about that.
Oh my God, did you eat all of them?
I did eat all of them.
Oh, that's sweet. Jarrod, tell me why did you ask your mom to stop smoking? It was something that maybe for health reasons, or you just felt like, okay, I just want her to have a better life.
All the above, really. I wanted her to be on this planet longer with me. I wanted her to be healthy. I wanted her to be able to, do things without getting winded. And I wanted her to feel good. I wanted her to look good. Every benefit that comes with quitting smoking cigarettes, I wanted for her. But
Wow,
also selfishly too, I wanted her in my life longer. I really did. So
amazing. Oh, wow. And how long she hasn't been smoking for now?
um gosh, it's got to be like 10 years almost now.
Wow, amazing. And do you have siblings as well?
I do. I have a younger sister in Connecticut, and then I have
Mhm.
a younger brother in Tampa. So not too far from me. That's about like 3 hours from me. Connecticut, on the other hand, is like a 5 hour flight.
Wow. And which person in your family you are more close to?
Definitely my mom, for sure. My mom. My mom's like, especially in the past few years, my mom and I have gotten a lot closer.
Amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do it. All right. Next question for you is, if you could have been a moment, yeah, or event in history, which one that would be and why?
If I could be at an event in history,
Yeah.
uh, oh my God, these are like kind of hard questions. Uh, I would love to relive a Lana Del Rey concert that I went to, honestly. And maybe I would like to be in the crowd when JFK got shot.
Wow.
I mean, it's kind of an iconic moment in history, right? And there's so much crazy, crazy things about that moment. So I don't know, maybe to see that in person, it would be kind of cool.
Oh
Well,
my
not
God.
not cool, but you know.
I know what I mean. I know what I mean. And it's interesting because the other day I was watching a little bit of documentary about his son, yeah? That
Yeah.
he who died in a plane crash. and I didn't know much about, their connection, about the family. And it's quite sad, isn't it? Like the Kennedys, like they
The
went through
whole
so,
family, yeah.
his brother as well. The president, his brother was shot as well. It's really, really sad. I didn't know much about it, but yeah, that was a moment that I think everyone will always remember.
JFK period is just a polarizing figure in history, and you can't, me personally, I can't help but think of him without thinking of Marilyn Monroe, just all of that. So if I can go back to that era and time and just kind of check it out a little bit, I think that would be neat.
Absolutely. Next question, let's do it. Jarrod, when I was checking your profile a little bit, there was a word there that I made a note of here. It says there that you are demisexual.
Demisexual?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what is being demisexual.
It's actually something kind of new for me, to be honest. I got out of a 5-year relationship like a year ago and, tried to get back out there and try dating. And I just felt like something wasn't right. And I got pressure from all my friends, good pressure, to get back out there and date someone and meet someone and do this and do that. And I thought that maybe, dating and hooking up or getting under someone would help me get over someone, and it's just not the case. So demisexual is you need to have that mind stimulation and that mind connection first before a physical connection. Like I obviously am physically attracted to strangers. I know who the can I curse? Sorry. Am I allowed to?
I'll put a beep.
Okay. I know I'm obviously knows who's hot. I could look around, but that doesn't mean I want to go and sleep with them. And me being newly single and getting back out there, it's been kind of hard. And I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, demisexual is just being mentally connected to someone first and foremost before you have sex with them.
Amazing. You just made my day, actually, because when I saw the word in your profile, I went straight away on Google to see the meaning, and I would like to hear from you. And now it's clearly for me. Very interesting.
Did that clear it up a little?
Absolutely. And now, anytime when I hear this word or somebody tell that they are demisexual, I will remember you now.
Oh, thanks. I know it's like yeah, everyone's like, yeah, of course I want to be mentally stimulated before I have sex with someone. And it's like, yeah, of course you do. But for me, it's like I won't even like I can't even get turned on if I'm not turned on from inside first. And it takes a while. I sometimes wish it didn't, because there's sometimes where my mind and body want two different things,
Absolutely. Interesting. Next question for you is, what hurt your feelings?
What hurt my feelings?
Yeah.
Like today or just
overall?
What hurts my feelings? I don't know. I'm pretty protective over my music. So if someone doesn't like the song I'm listening to, that hurts my feelings. I don't really know what hurts my feelings. I hate getting ignored. Getting ignored hurts my feelings a lot.
So tell me which kind of music that you listen to that you like the most?
I listen to a little bit of everything. I know like a lot of people say that, but I really do listen to a little bit of everything.
I see.
It depends on my mood.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Next question is, right, talking about, relationship, about dating. In your opinion, what is the worst thing someone can say on a first date?
I guess the worst thing someone can say on a first date is maybe like anything to do with their ex. Like, I know it's going to come up eventually because people love to trauma bond and, talk about what they've been through. We all have expectations going into our next relationship that are created maybe because of our last relationship. But on the first date, I don't want to hear about your ex. I want to hear about you. So any
You,
bringing up of the exes, I don't want to hear it.
yeah, it's if they start talking about that, it somehow give the impression that they are still attached to the person. Not, it's not clear yet. So
And
it's
yeah,
a turn off somehow.
that's true. Most of the case, I feel like.
Saying that one person to go on a date with you, what this person must have.
Yeah.
Tell me, in your opinion, for you, personally for you, one person to go on a date with you, what this person must have.
Empathy is a big one. Empathy, they need to have accountability and remorse.
Yeah.
They
And
need to know how to be human, I guess.
see, okay. Ready for the question?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next one. Hey, Jarrod from Florida. Next question is, do you have any nicknames?
I guess maybe Jer, Jearr. Some of my friends call me Jer instead of Jared or Jer Bear.
And your family as well, your mom?
She'll call me Jer sometimes. It's weird because my mom will call me Jer when my friends are around. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not a secret, it's just something about me. My name is William, of course, but when I was 12 years old, I moved cities, yeah? And before that, all my family and friends that the place where I grew up until I was 12 years old, everyone calls me Dooley. Yeah, that's my nickname. Until now, Dooley.
Why?
It's such an interesting story because there's my aunt on the day when I was born, yeah, I was the first male grandson from both sides. Imagine the pressure on my shoulders, yeah.
Wow. Congrats.
So anyway, of course, everyone was coming to the hospital to visit me, my mom, and this aunt, she came to visit me, and on my first day, the first day of my life, she just called me Dooley, just like that. And from that day, nobody never called me William, always Dooley. Anyway, Dooley. Anyway, so when I was 12 years old, I moved to another city. And of course, people, they were asking my name. My name is William. So of course, everyone was calling me William. So when I was at home with my mom and my dad, my sister, and I had some friends from school, they came for barbecue or just to, for a party or something. And suddenly my mom was like, Dooley, come here. Everyone was like, what?
Who's
Dooley?
that?
Yeah. And so my mom kind of adapted herself, but it was so strange when I had friends around and she was calling William. It felt, until now, it feels so strange when they call me William because there are other people, you know what I mean? So it's the same feeling as well.
Do you ever go by Will?
Yes, a lot of people, like most of the people, they call me Will. Most of the people, my best friend, he calls me Willie. Some friends like, Willie, I am sometimes, but most of them, they call me Will. Most of the people, yeah, more common.
All right.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the best part of being Jarrod? When you think about yourself, what's the best part of being you?
I guess my own unpredictability. Every day is extremely new, which is good or bad. I don't know. But nowadays, I'm kind of liking it.
Amazing. What's your star sign?
Is that like zodiac?
Yeah. Zodiac, yeah.
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Amazing.
Yeah. I'm not like, I don't follow it too much, but I will tell you one thing. All of my closest and dearest friends in my life all happen to be around like the same birthday.
Wow.
So sometimes I'm like, maybe there is something to do with that. But yeah, I'm an Aquarius.
Amazing. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Jarrod, before the next question, tell me how photography came into your life.
Well, honestly, I needed a job. It's very seasonal where I live, and I was working at a country club, and a lot of the people go home during the summer. So I picked up a photography gig with almost no experience under my belt, and here I am 2 years later, working for private businesses, working for myself, you know. So yeah, I really just did it on a whim, thinking I would just get some extra money on the side, and now I'm doing it. I don't even work at my country club anymore.
Oh, wow. And as you said before, so now you're planning not to do some like houses picture, you want to do some different areas as well in photography.
I do, yeah. I wouldn't mind getting into parties or gatherings, whatever. Whenever someone has a special occasion, it could be photographed, right? So whatever that may involve.
Amazing. Next question is, which talent do you wish you had?
Which talent do I wish I have? I don't know. I wish I was like better at poker or playing any of those casino games. I'm not a big gambler at all, and I feel like I don't know if that's talent or luck. So, which talent? I don't know. Next question, if that can count.
Let's pretend that you have the talent of gambling, and let's see that you won the biggest prize, yeah? And you've got, what would be your first big splurge?
Definitely a vacation. I would love to travel. I want to go to Japan. Would love to do that. I would buy property. I would buy a house for my mom and I. And then maybe a pair of Prada boots.
Wow. And you see, as you said, you want to move from Florida now. Do you want to go back to Connecticut or not?
Not necessarily. I think about going back to Rhode Island. I don't know. I really don't know. I might go out west. I might move to New York. My best friend lives in New York. But yeah, it's been weighing on me a little bit. I told myself, I just signed a new lease. I just moved, so I told myself next year I should have it figured out where I want to go.
You know what? I had so many people around the world in the Magic Box, and of course, most of my guests on the show, they are from the US. And the other day, I had my first guest from Rhode Island.
Oh, I love Rhode Island.
How far is it from Florida?
Like a 26-hour drive, and then maybe a 5-hour plane ride, 4-hour plane ride. It's not too far. I've done that drive quite a few times too.
And why your connection with Rhode Island?
I just love it. I went there a lot growing up during the summer, and it's I love the beach. It's more quaint than Connecticut, at least I think it is. And I could be close to like my family in Connecticut, but also not be in Connecticut, you know? I just love New England. I really do. I miss it. I miss the food. I miss the people. I miss all of it.
Okay. I have 3 questions left for you. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right. Next question is, what was your favorite part about school?
Probably socializing, making my friends, because I still have a lot of them today.
Wow.
A lot of my best friends are friends from the 6th, 8th grade, you know? So maybe that is my favorite part of school, because they're still in my life, you know?
Did you like school?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't like love it. I don't know if any kid loves school, but yeah, school wasn't horrible for me. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. It could have been a lot worse.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Oh my God. Wow. Miss Block in the 3rd grade. She is from Hawaii. She was amazing. Miss Hong in my sophomore or freshman year of high school. She was an English teacher, and I know she doesn't have that last name anymore. And then my 3rd favorite teacher would be Miss Marcone, who was my 4th grade teacher. And I know she doesn't have that last name anymore either because she got married. I wish I knew their current last names, but yeah, Miss Block, Miss Marcone, and Miss Hong. Those, you, if they see this video, I love all 3 of you.
Oh, that's so amazing that you still remember their names. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh,
I
wow.
love those teachers a lot.
I think teachers, they leave, their signature in our lives. You know what I mean? They leave their impact for
They
sure.
do, especially when you're like a little gay kid, you know?
Absolutely. I remember my first teacher. For me, she was the biggest idol I ever had because I wanted so badly to go to school, to start school. And of course, my first teacher was like, for me, was like a godness. I just love her so much. I remember her.
What was their name?
Ladslan.
Ladslin?
Ladslan, yeah, I remember her. And actually, halfway of the school, because when I start school, she was already pregnant. So halfway of the year, she needs to leave the school because she needs to give birth. Guess what? My mom was a bit worried because she thought maybe I would lose interest about school because I was so
Oh,
connected to her. But guess what? I didn't, because the second teacher who came to replace her, I fell in love as well. Marcia, her name. So yeah, so that was the experience about
what
school.
did
I
they
love.
teach?
Sorry.
What did they teach?
I was 5 years old. I was literally
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's when I started. That's why I think I was in love.
See, yeah, yeah, they do. Because my Miss Block, she was 1st or 2nd grade, and yeah, I still remember.
Amazing. 2 questions left. Let's do it. You look so relaxed, Jarrod.
I am. I'm in my bed, off from work, no plan in sight.
Amazing. Before the next question, tell me how was growing up as a gay boy back in Connecticut?
It was weird. It was weird. Um, I mean, I don't know. Like I've been with women before too, and liked some of it and hated some of it. So yeah, everyone around me knew I was gay maybe before I knew I was gay, type of thing.
Yeah.
But I got bullied pretty bad. But I also had a lot of support. So I'm not going to let, the negative affect the positive too much. And my entire family is very accepting. I'm so lucky to have my family because my grandma, like all of them, like all they want to see me do is get married. But yeah, I had some bullies on the bus, back then, and I still remember them too. So they can go to hell, but I outweighs the bullies by a lot.
The day when you came out, did something happen? Like when you came out to your family, did something happen, or you just felt like, okay, I'm gonna just be my true self from now on?
Yeah, I was actually heartbroken. I was like a little 17-year-old,
Oh,
just graduated, and I was seeing this guy in college who was like 2-3 years older than me, just like fell like so head over heels for this older guy in college. And then we stopped seeing each other, and I just was so heartbroken and devastated. And I finally came out because I was seeing him in secret. I was so happy seeing him, but I was so heartbroken that I needed to talk to someone about it. And that's like what forced me to come out, because I was just like so devastated over this boy. Which it's funny. I could laugh at it, but yeah, at the time it was, yeah.
yeah, we never forget our very first crush that just hit us in a way that you go like, oh, we think that it's gonna be forever, that person, isn't it?
Won't be the first time, won't be the last time.
Sure. Next question is, what is a significant event that has changed you?
I don't know, maybe moving out of Connecticut, finally leaving my boyfriend of 5 years because I should have left him like 2 years ago. Yeah, just saying no to a lot more things changed me. Putting myself in a different place and cutting off certain people that I need to cut off changed me for the better.
Absolutely. Sometimes the power of saying no, it can be powerful. It takes time to learn.
Yeah, and they say the same thing about saying yes, like, oh, say yes more and live your life to the fullest, but no, you need to learn how to say no as well. And I believe that could be life-changing.
Ready for the last question?
Yeah.
Ready? Let's do it. Last one. Right. Last question for you is, if you could be an animal, which one that would be and why?
Be an animal? Oh, God. I would either be a cat, a whale, or a robin.
Why? Why a cat, a whale, and a robin?
I know, they're all like really, really different.
Yeah.
Well, I think my cat has like the best life ever. She hasn't made. I mean, she sleeps and eats all day. Like, like being a cat seems very relaxing. I like to be a whale because they're like the biggest, most powerful thing in the ocean. And they can go really, really deep and hold their breath forever. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that could be fun being a whale. And I would be a robin because I would like to fly, and robins are cute.
Oh, very sweet. Okay, for the end yet, let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words. Just one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay? So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
Just one word?
Yeah. One word for money.
Powerful. Sorry.
One word for family.
Family. Love.
One word for life.
Journey.
Love.
Pain.
Can be. How about sex?
Chemistry.
Politics.
Annoying.
Religion.
Bullshit.
Fear.
Necessary.
Yes. Friendship.
Timeless.
Desire.
Control.
Regret.
Necessary. I don't know about regret. That's a hard one. I don't know.
Success.
Goal.
Wish.
I'm sorry?
Wish.
Fish.
Yeah.
The beach.
Happiness.
Family.
One word for Connecticut.
Cozy.
One word for Florida.
Hot.
USA, one word.
Oh, wow. Oh, that can go in so many ways. Aggressive.
Okay. And the last one now, photography, one word.
Creative. subjective. I don't know.
Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to fly all the way to New York to meet your best friends, and I'm gonna ask your best friend, what is the most beautiful thing about Jarrod, and what's something that he still needs to work on to improve on? What your best friend would say?
She honestly, if you genuinely asked my best friend Lauren, which is the one that we're maybe thinking of in New York, she would tell me I need to work on texting back because I'm a horrible text person. And then she would probably say the most beautiful thing about me is my ability to see positive in everything.
Amazing. If I would ask the same question to your lovely mom, would be the same answer?
She would think the thing I need to work on the most would probably be wearing my heart on my sleeve, because I tend to do that a little bit too much and overreact to it. And she would say the most beautiful thing about me is probably my compassion or my drive. She would say something like that, I would hope. I think she would.
Amazing. When this interview goes live, when you get to this part, you just pause and see what she says, and after you play again, just to see if she's gonna get right.
I know. I kind of want to ask her that myself now and be like, what would you... No, she would say something like from internally, but also knowing my mom, she would be like, oh, your dimples.
Amazing. Let's play now, Jarrod and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Jarrod, you can ask me a question now.
I feel like everyone probably asks you a question regarding your YouTube channel, don't they?
Yes.
You want to ask that? Where are you right now?
Like, where do I live?
No, like, where are you right now?
Amazing. I love the question. I'm literally in my bedroom as well.
Okay, which is where?
I'm in London, in South London.
Okay, cool.
When you said, sorry?
Would love to go to London.
Yes, one day when you come to London, please let me know. It will be a pleasure to show you around the city.
We could do a part 2.
Absolutely, in person. And also, get ready if you like walking. It's a good place to walk in London because there are so many places to see.
I do. I love walking. I love a good walkable city, especially.
There we go. When you come to London, you're gonna walk a lot. Jarrod, did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, this was a lot of fun, actually. It was great. I'm glad I did this.
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time, for being sweet, and also for being so open about your life and to explain to me about demisexual.
Of course. Have any more questions, by all means. I'm pretty open. I'm a bit of an open book, so.
Amazing. Before we go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
A positive message or anything to live by. I think, well, I don't know if this is so positive. No, it is positive. I think people should stop being so afraid of death. That sounds really a little deep, but I think people should have a better relationship with death.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I think death is just a matter of life. It's something that's going to happen to all of us.
The only thing we all have in common, really, besides like needing to like eat and drink, the bathroom, that's like all we have in common. So yeah, the more people realize that maybe we can have a little bit more understanding and compassion for each other.
Absolutely. Jarrod, thank you so much for the interview. Thanks for taking the time, and you keep in touch, okay? It was a pleasure. Okay, thank you.
Fun. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.